Okay, so this line has a positive slope and it's passing through 8. So let's say 8 is here and it has a positive slope. So this graph is going to look like this. It's going to look like this. Okay, I mean, you don't need to really have an exact graph. So it's just this y equal 2x plus 8. And then negative 110 is just going to be like a point over here. Let's say this is negative 10, and we're finding the distance. So because the line is 4 units away from the point, so that is this distance, let's say. Okay, this is 4. So I'm going to find the distance from negative 10 to the line, right? And this is going to be like, let's say, a random point. So I'm going to call this point xy. So basically, I have a negative 110, that's this point, and then I have point xy. This is on the line and the other one is not. And the distance between these 2 points is 4. I will just use the distance formula to compute this distance, and distance formula is this. So x1 minus x2 squared plus y1 minus y2 squared. Okay, just compute that. And d equals 4. So we are already given the distance. So d equals 4 equal to, so it will be x plus 1 squared and then plus y minus 10 squared. Okay, and then I will just have to solve this equation. So square both sides of this because it's a radical, we want to get rid of it. So that will be 16 x plus 1 squared plus, now I know that the y equals 2x plus 8. So we already know the value of y. So I'm going to substitute that in y. 2x plus 8 minus 10 squared. Now let's just solve this. So 16 equal x plus 1 squared is x squared plus 2x plus 1. And then this right here is going to be 2x minus 2 squared. So 2x minus 2 squared, and 2x minus 2 squared is going to be 4x squared minus 8x plus 4. Okay, now I will just keep simplifying this. So x squared equals, so x squared plus 4x squared, that's 5x squared. 2 minus 8, that's negative 6x. 1 plus 4 is 5. Then subtract 16 from both sides. Because it's a quadratic, I need to make one side 0. So 5x squared minus 6x minus 11 equal to 0. All right, so now let's try to see if we can factorize this. So let's call this 5x, call this x, and I will call this 11 here and 1 right here. Okay, because this will be 5, this will be 11, so I can just make this negative and make this plus, because negative 11 plus 5 will be negative 6, which is the middle one. So that equals 0. Okay, perfect. Now set each factor to 0. Let me continue from here. So set each factor to 0. So 5x minus 11 equals 0. X equals 11 over 5. And then x plus 1 equals 0. This will give me x. I found the x component of the point, right? I'm going to have 2 points and I have the x component. To find the y component, just plug it into this equation and then you have it. So for instance, for x equal to negative 1, then the y is 2 times negative 1 plus 8, which is going to be 6. So my first point is negative 1, 6. This is my first point. Now, second point, I have to plug this number in for x. So that will be y equal 2 times 11 over 5 plus 8, which is 22 over 5 plus 8. That will be 22 plus 40 divided by 5, which is 62 divided by 5. So then my second point will be 11 over 5, 62 over 5. Okay. So we have 2 points, which has distance 4 units from the line. That's what this means. So not only 1, and there are 2 points on the line, which gives you distance 4 units.